Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, finally we have a second channel video, and we're finally going to talk about Pierce. I thought, well, I was going to upload as soon as Pierce came out in ranked, and then some things came up, and then at the same time I'm like, okay, so Pierce, surely he's just going to be broken in ranked, right? I have not played ranked all weekend, so I've had about 4 or 5 games before this recording, and everyone's just banning Pierce. So it's quite clear that people think Pierce is strong as well, especially on these longer range maps. I'm getting a lot of knockout because it is the featured game mode. But yeah, let's test him out. Let's see how strong he is, especially against his fellow snipers. I kind of anticipate him being pretty good against other snipers. A little bit harder to make work just because of the reload gimmick, right? Dropping a shell every time you hit a shot may not be as comfortable as literally like 2-tapping with Piper, for example, and you do have to kind of manage your ammo and wait for the last shot every single time. But yeah, this video, I don't know, I kind of wanted to just ramble in this video because everybody knows that Pierce is good, and I just kind of want to ramble to you guys, especially about like Brawl Stars. I'm just kind of in this stuck period. I think the first question I want to ask you, which I want to kind of dive into a little bit on a second channel, but do like a weekly series on my main channel about free to play to pro. I think that would be a good way just to find some kind of meaning within this game, because personally, and I think a lot of the not casuals, the exact opposite of casual, the hardcore players, we're kind of like stuck right now. There's kind of not really a lot to do, especially myself. Like, I've already got pro on my main account. That was kind of the goal I was aiming towards, especially after like a busy year last year. Like ladder, it's just been on serious for years and years, right? Like it's not really too much to do inside of a game right now, and it's like, what content can we even make? I think a lot of content creators have also shared in a group that they're struggling on what to really do right now, because I don't know, it seems like the dev team have been on vacation for a while. You know, the meta's pretty stale. It's not a whole lot. So I'm thinking like making a weekly series on free to play, and I was thinking like maybe like every day, kind of like how Karis does it, document the few things I do, but mainly to do with ranked. And then, you know, that could help you guys, especially on your journey to masters, whether it's pro, whether it's just wanting to improve inside of a game. I think that's more of a realistic way of improving, right? If I go through the journey of free to play as well. So I've already got an account. I got a free to play to masters when Power League was a thing, right? And then I've kind of just on and off played on my free to play account. Not really, it's not like at the highest level. I've got quite a few max brawlers, but not like a crazy amount. I've hardly got any hypercharge brawlers, so I think it'll just be quite fun, right? Because I think the way that you play free to play account is definitely a lot different than what you play at a maxed account, just because I think you've got to be a lot more careful with your resources. You've got to try and pick brawlers that are either like your comfort brick picks, or ones that are just good in a lot of meta, you know, like Bell, for example. Or, you know, if you're fixated on just literally trying to get the best rank possible, you've got to sacrifice a lot of your account's progression to only maxing out the best brawlers inside of a game. Like, for example, the Buffy brawlers right now. So let's fire out this super. That should get some good damage onto Mandy. This Mortis is coming in hot, but with Pierce, you know, aggro brawlers kind of forget how much damage this brawler does. He does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So I think they have the... I can't really decipher who has extra vision. I feel like they do, because the Mandy's been playing extremely aggressive. Okay, we hit that shot into Piper, and we get a slow as well. Might super hit, see if we can hit that shot. Nice, that Piper is one shot, but she's got a gadget I've got to be careful of. Come on. Oh, that's just so broken. It is so broken. Oh, I should have screenshot a comment. I received a comment on my video a few days ago, and it was someone just returning to Brawl Stars after a year. And it was the funniest comment ever. He was like, okay, I'll just return to the game after a year. There's this piss shooting brawler who is really muscular, and something like that. And then the enemy Mortis just turned into a bat, and like a few other things as well. I was just like, when you think about it, what has Brawl Stars actually turned into? All of these Buffy brawlers, you know, Mortis can all of a sudden go through walls. What even is the game I love? How has Mortis turned into someone that can go through walls, right? I mean, that's not even the most broken thing about him, but it's just such an hilarious feat. Okay. I mean, my teammates should be able to 1 versus 2. That was a bit sloppy from me. I missed a lot of shots. They're absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of different kind of routes to take with there's just no way this Mortis is about to 1 versus 3. Bro, this Ali could have just sat on the water and won. We're gonna lose. We're gonna 1 versus 3, lose versus Mortis. I mean, Byron should be okay if he just stays close to the water, because of course Mortis can't dash over the water. But then he's got his gadget that can now shoot over water, which again is crazy to me. Oh, he's missed his gadget as well. Please. He's lost. We just got 1 versus 3 versus Mortis. Hello? I know I died, but my teammates should not be losing a 1 versus 2 versus Mortis on a water map. Like, hello? That's probably going to make Mandy very mad. Ali very mad. Okay, I'll tank that for you, Ali. I'll tank that for you. Please get out of there, please. Okay, let's push forward a little bit. Okay, we've got a super, but can't really use that on the Mortis. Piper's having to use a super out. I can save my super. If we can win this round, there's no point in me using it right now. Yeah, Ali's going to get a free kill. Can we not get 1 versus 3 again versus Mortis? Okay, he's going to save his hypercharge. Right. Yeah, but with Pierce is just so good because he actually has the same range or a little bit further than Piper, I believe, which is just crazy to think. Of course, he's still going to struggle against some other of his snipers because you got like Piper with her gadget. They can just confirm kills a lot easier. But definitely, Pierce is the more versatile sniper for sure. I can play Pierce on so many different game modes in comparison to other snipers. So my teammate's probably about to get wrecked here. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. The hypercharge duration going to 7 seconds. That low-key, that's the thing no one's talking about. And that is very fraudulent from Supercell. Why has the hypercharge duration gone up to 7 seconds? Just why? I thought... Okay, imagine if he 1 versus 3s as well. I think 5 seconds is the perfect amount. And now he can just... Oh, that was horrible. We shouldn't be letting Mortis get within our range. I mean, Mortis is broken literally every single situation. I even used him on a heist in my stream the other day. And pros are actually playing Mortis in heists because you just can't stop him. You simply cannot stop this brawler. But I think the sloppiness... We should have just won that 2-0. Nice and easy. But I got a bit too... yeah, and so is this Ali. Like, what? You think you could just 1 versus 3? Like, hello? Come on. Alright, now we've got to really lock in because our Ali just wants to donate them 3 wins every time. Can this kill for Mandy? Oh, the Mandy's 1 shot now. I'm going to super the Piper. That might be a kill because of the Baron. Oh, okay, maybe not. We're getting very unlucky with our kill confirmations this game. Piper is there. We can get a nasty shot onto her. I'm going to reload this bullet so I get all 3. Got to definitely manage this Mortis a little bit here. I'm on my last bullet, which is bad. The thing they should recognize is when they see that golden shot, is that I've got no ammo most of the time. So they need to try and punish me for the most part. Oh, the double 3k shot is absolutely stupendous there. Exquisite. That was just... If I might say so myself, just a little one, not like a full-on slurp, just a little. Anyways, what we can do here, start to push up. We've got our super available, so we can definitely push up a little bit here. Okay, my Ali is just going way too aggressive, way too aggressive. Right, we can use this super for a free hit onto the Mandy. Piper is all alone here. Let's try and get a shot onto her. Okay. Oh, look at all these. Please, one of them fly onto Mortis. Why? Why couldn't they fly onto Mortis? Alright, we're going to take the wide approach here because we need to pinch this Mortis as much as possible. Okay, he's having to run all the way back. And you know what? We're just going to use our super here. Alright, that just hit him. Perfect. Yep, go, go, go. Nice. Be careful out there. Ah! No, he's going to use bats on me. Perfect. No. Yes, he's dead. Oh. That was actually scary. That should have been a lot easier though because... Okay, was that actually gas? We'll have to take a look. But it is a very hard map to make Mortis work on because of the water. But we should have probably dealt with him a lot better considering we've got 2 snipers in our hands. But yeah, that is the first game with Pierce. As you can see, gas, that's not gas, okay. But anyways, Mortis is very dangerous. Pierce is very OP. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the second game then. So again, another moment where I could pretty much never go Pierce, especially on a longer range map. Everybody is banning Pierce out. And I feel like I'm learning even more about the meta as I play more of ranked. Like, I literally... Shelly is probably a lot better than I thought, just because of that gadget. It's crazy. You do need some good synergy. I feel like the lower down you are in ranked, you probably don't see it. But now I've started to get back to at least a little bit of my level. Masters, I've seen people use for clay pigeons. And then you combine it with a sniper, especially knockout and bounce. It's absolutely filthy. It's like, it's impossible to counter. And then the Colt gadget as well, really, really strong. I knew about that one. I mean, I knew about both, but I thought, okay, you could probably counter Shelly, but the gadget is uncounterable. You're literally not going to miss. It's a very... So I feel like I might have to make a video on Shelly. This brawler is disgusting. So, yeah. The big problem here is that I'm playing Pierce on probably his worst map, but I really, really enjoyed playing Pierce in Brawl Ball, especially against tanks. When I pushed him to 1,100, whatever it was so fun. Like, I just had infinite ammo, infinite supers. It was very, very fun. So I feel like he could work here. But the actual biggest weakness here is the squeak. Like, I'm quite confident against the Buster, Frank. Well, unfortunately, the Frank is kind of sneaking in here. Let's see if we can get a squeak at least. Okay, this super is actually going to help us in the long run. I know it's probably going to confirm him a goal, but I think that's actually pretty good. So now Frank can't really sneak. Yes, and this stage got to be the worst map for me, but it's alright. I'll lock in. I'll see what we can do here. I probably need to go on the wide outside. That would be my guess here. But then again, we've got a Buster, so I can't really do that. Okay. Yeah, just getting stunned by Frankie. Okay, we just got to let this round go. We just got to let it go. There's something we can really do about that. Frank is just too good. Yeah, but they do have Frank at the end of the day. Alright, we need to relock in here. That was quite... I couldn't really do anything because I've got two brawlers that are sneaking with gadgets. Maybe I just stand a little bit further back. That's probably what I've got to do here. I mean, I'm getting shot. I mean, I shouldn't have gone far right. I do admit my mistakes. Okay, there we go. We've got a vision gear on Buster. There we go. There's another vision on the Frank. There we go. This is where we start racking up the damage. I'm going to pop my super there. One Otis, please. Oh, you needed just to run into the Buster Bear and just distract him. Right, Squeak is definitely dead from our ball. Let's pass this ball forward. Ball is doing a fantastic job so far. I want to try... Okay. I'm going to try and keep some control of the bush, but... Okay, the ball does miss. There is... Okay, Buster didn't go far right. He should have gone far right to create more pressure. Let's pop our super down here. Please, ball. Okay, I'm going to catch that, and hopefully my teammates can do enough here. The crazy thing is there, Balls just ran into a Frank, and it felt like it took 15 million shots just to kill the Frank. As Bull is literally Frank's best counter. Alright, map is opened up. This is much better now. Buster Hypercharge is not much better, though. We have got a slow of our own. We've got a super that should pierce through everything. But intended. Bro, there's just ammo everywhere. Please. Oh, bro, that super literally hit me directly. I didn't even see it come in. Yes, Otis, thank you very much. That's what I mean with just a regular attack, the super. I just get infinite ammo, especially the map's opened up now, thanks to the Frank and the Bull. The longer the game goes on, the better it is for me. So we could just start spamming some ammo here. Okay, I'm going to get pulled in by the flipping Frank gadget that has the size of flipping Gus shot. Anyways, we should still be good. Nice. Bull. See, the Bull's playing really good. He's got some good matchups, but he's playing good. Let's pass this ball forward. Over to him because he's the goal scorer. He's going to pop his hypercharge here. Doesn't break open the wall, which is going to make it difficult for us to score. So that is fine. These shots are piercing through everybody. Oh, the super should be able to deal some nasty damage. Oh, yes. Oh, Pierce is so fun. I mean, he's pretty broken, but I just really enjoy playing him. He's so cheesy as a sniper. I think once I turn down some things, I think he'll be one of my favorite brawlers. I just love everything about him. I mean, there are, again, cheesy things, especially when you pick up ammo like that. The range on that as well is insane. It doesn't always get kills, but I find that very cheesy about him. I just love playing Pierce. Okay, it's another gadget. But this time I survive. Bro, how? 5 seconds slow! It's just crazy. Like, were these things even thought about? 5 seconds is just absurd. Actually absurd. Right, we've still got vision on Frank, but we're making a run for it up here. Is he gonna super? I don't think he is. Okay, that's the goal. I don't need to waste my super. Beautiful. Okay, my teammates are playing perfect. Again, this is not a good map for Pierce, but I think the wall breakers have definitely helped me out here. So I'm gonna pop my super. Oh, I did not hit anyone. Is that just unfortunate, or just did the Buster Shield block there? I don't understand why that hit no one. Right, really well played from my teammates there. They're going to move in for the kill. Well played from the ball. There we go. And that should be the game. Perfect. All right. So those are going to be the 2 games that I picked for Pierce. Again, I need consistency back on this second channel. So let's not burn myself out just yet. Plus, it's taken me like 2 hours just to get 2 Pierce games. So yeah, we might need to call it quits there. But Pierce, I think, is absolutely easily... In my opinion, I still think he's the best brawler in the game, but I could definitely see why people wouldn't say the best. I was very quick in saying that as well. Literally, after playing him at 200 trophies, I predicted him to be the best brawler in the game. But yeah, it's quite interesting because with Pierce, he hasn't got a hypercharge or buffies, so he's missing these 2 big factors about him, considering pretty much all the best brawlers have buffies. So imagine once he gets at least a hypercharge, he's going to be insane. He's going to be crazy. Right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know what brawler you want me to cover next in the comment section. Probably the one with the most likes. I'll probably do, like, I'm guessing like you guys want to see Colt or Shelly or something. Anyways, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed. See you later. Bye-bye.